Have you ever felt drained for no reason? You sleep, you eat right, you try to stay positive, yet something inside feels off. What if that weakness isn't just in your mind? What if something subtle inside your body is quietly leaking your life force? Strange thought, right? But stay with me. Every human body carries a hidden key, a small mark right at the center of your stomach, the navel. We see it in the mirror and think nothing of it. A leftover from birth, just skin. But what if I told you that this small circle isn't a scar? It's a door. It's a door. Not a physical door, but an energetic one. A place where the story of your existence first began and where your power still flows today. In ancient times, this wasn't a secret. Many civilizations from the east to the west believed the navel was the first power center of the body, the very spot through which life entered you before you ever took a breath. They saw it as the original connection between your body and the universe. Some called it the cord of life. Others called it the eye of the soul. Today, science calls it the umbilical scar. But deep down, something inside us remembers more. Because if this spot was once the gateway that brought life into you, what happens to that gateway after birth? Does it really close? Or does it still remain open, invisible, but alive? And if it's open, could something be slipping out? Think about it. Think about it. Was it? Never felt your energy just vanish like air escaping a balloon? What if the leak isn't in your mind, but right in the middle of your being? In the ancient spiritual maps of India, the navel rests near the Manipura Chakra, the center of willpower and inner strength. It's the fire that fuels your action, focus, and self-belief. When this center weakens, life feels dull, decisions feel heavy, and your confidence slowly fades. Sound familiar? Tantric teachings go deeper. They describe a hidden chakra right at the navel, an energy knot that holds your life force together. If this knot loosens, the body leaks energy. You might feel anxious for no reason, tired without cause, or emotionally overwhelmed. But when this knot is protected and activated, your body turns into a reservoir of power. In Taoist philosophy, the same spot is known as the dantian, or the elixir field. It's said to be the center where life essence is purified and stored. Taoist masters would often place their hands over the navel during meditation, applying gentle pressure to seal the energy within. They believed that if this point stayed uncovered or exposed too long, the vital energy would slowly dissipate, especially while sleeping. And then there were the ancient Mayans. In their language, the word for a center was often linked with the navel and the solar plexus. They believed it was the meeting point of the visible and invisible worlds, a place where the energy of heaven and earth touches the human being. Even the Aztecs carved symbols of a four-petaled flower representing the center of the universe. They said this flower was the human navel, our microcosmic version of the cosmos itself. In other words, your stomach center isn't just your center, it mirrors the center of all existence. Fascinating, isn't it? But somewhere along the way we forgot. We began seeing the body as a machine, not a mystery. We measured every organ but stopped feeling the power that flows through it. And the navel, once considered the gateway of life, became nothing more than a button on our belly. But ancient knowledge never really dies. It waits, and now it's knocking again. So here's the question. If your navel is truly a power center, what can you do to protect it? How can you stop your energy from leaking and instead pull it back inside? The answer is surprisingly simple. Cover your navel, not to hide it, but to seal your life force. It sounds too easy, right? But that's the beauty of it. A small, deliberate act with a huge energetic effect. Here's how you can start. Each morning before stepping out, cover your navel thoughtfully. You can use a small piece of soft cloth or even a light patch with a symbol that means something to you. As you do it, set an intention. Silently say, "Through this, I protect my power. What is mine will remain mine." When you do this, you're not performing a ritual. You're making an energetic agreement with your own body. Your energy begins to flow inward, not outward. It's like turning a leaking faucet into a fountain. Throughout the day, especially when you feel tired or drained, just place your hand over your navel for a few seconds. Take a deep breath. Feel warmth gathering under your palm. Imagine a golden light rising from that center and expanding through your entire body. It's not fantasy, it's awareness. Because your navel connects directly to what scientists now call the enteric nervous system, the body's a second brain. This system doesn't just digest food, it processes emotions, intuition, and instinct. That gut feeling you get before something happens, it starts right here. When you focus on the navel, you calm this system. You reclaim emotional clarity, sharpen your focus, and awaken intuition. Your body starts to feel like a temple again, alive, aware, centered. And here's where it gets interesting. Many people who practice this simple act notice unexpected changes, clearer dreams, a deeper sense of peace, even moments of synchronicity, like the universe suddenly aligning around you. Coincidence? Maybe. But maybe it's your energy finally returning home. Now let's talk about something small but powerful, a secret hidden in almost every kitchen: mustard oil. Ancient households once used it not just for cooking, but for grounding their energy. Why? Because mustard carries warmth. It activates and protects the solar center. Try this. Before bed, take 1 drop of warm mustard oil and gently massage it into your navel. Close your eyes and breathe slowly. Visualize the warmth spreading like a sun from your center. Do this for 2 minutes. It might sound simple, but over time you'll notice subtle changes, deeper sleep, emotional stability, even improved digestion. Most importantly, you'll start to feel full again, not in your stomach, but in your soul. This isn't superstition. It's remembrance. You see, your navel was once your lifeline, the cord that fed you, nourished you, and connected you to your mother. When that cord was cut, your physical body became independent, but the energetic cord never disappeared. It still hums quietly inside you, linking you to the source of life itself. When you cover your navel or touch it with intention, you're acknowledging that connection again. You're saying to your body, I remember where I came from. I am whole again. This simple daily act becomes your invisible shield. In crowds, it protects your energy from others' emotions. In silence, it helps your awareness turn inward. And over time, it makes you feel more grounded, focused, and alive. You'll start noticing something magical. The more you protect your center, the more the world around you begins to align. Situations flow smoother. People respond differently. Even your thoughts become sharper, cleaner, lighter. Why? Because when the center is balanced, everything else falls into rhythm. Your body, your mind, your spirit, they start dancing together again. So tonight, before you sleep, just place your hand on your stomach. Feel that small circle of skin, quiet but alive. It's not just a mark, it's a memory. The first point where you receive life. Whisper to yourself, I'm ready to reclaim my power. And then breathe slowly, deeply, because the journey back to your center doesn't begin with a temple or a mantra. It begins right here with one touch, one breath, one small act of remembrance. Maybe the ancient wisdom wasn't about rituals at all. Maybe it was always about remembering who you are. Now you know the truth. Your power was never gone. It was just waiting to be sealed, to be protected, to be felt again. If this awakens something inside you, don't stop here. Your navel is only the first door. The next one takes you deeper into the hidden energy centers of the body. Head over to my channel and watch the ancient chakra secrets finally revealed for inner power. You'll understand how each chakra connects and how to awaken the life force that moves through them all. Until then, remember, the door to your power has always been inside you. You just had to look where you least expected it.